Hi, good morning all. So yesterday we have started with this subqueries. Okay. So what is the subquery? When to use? So if you are expecting data from one table, but based on the conditions of the other table, then we are going to use the subquery. So is the one of the simple exam here. So this is the one of the simple example here. Select department number from EMP where employee number is equals to 7654. Suppose I need to get the based on the department name. Okay. Suppose my requirement is I want to get the information of all the accounting department. Then first of all, we need to create a query department number from the EPT where the name is equals to accounting. So suppose if we execute this one, what will happen? So you are getting the department number here. Based on this, I want to get all the information from the employee table. Then I can write select star from EMP where DEPT number is equals to remaining I will write in this for everything in the brackets. So then what I'm getting here? So based on this department number, I'm going to get all the employee details here, which are under this account, under the accounting department name. So this query is based on the another table. If you see this department number from DEPT, so and this is on the another table. Subquery might be like this, or in the same query, same table also you can consider. Suppose if you see here, select department number. We are taking this one. Okay. So same way you can write the here what we are finding. We are getting the department name here based on the employee number. So is the employee number we are passing input and output we are getting the department name. Here we are passing the department name as the input we are passing, and we are getting the all the employees who are working under this accounting department name. So write a query to find the name of the person who is getting the maximum salary. So this is my requirement. So write a query to find the name of the person who is getting the maximum salary. So generally maximum salary how will you get? Using the aggregate functions. So we need to use the aggregate functions here. Then for that, what we have to take? Maximum salary means max salary from EMP. So with this, what we are getting? So max salary, how much we are getting here based on this query. So but I need the employee details who is getting this maximum salary. This can be our inner query. So for the outer query purpose, we can write select the star from EMP where salary is equals to enter this inner query. Then I'm getting the complete information of this employee here. So here this is the inner query and this is the outer query. We are passing the value of this inner query to the outer query based on that I'm getting the required output here. So one more example, that is whose employee job is same as the job of Smith. So how will you find this? Here, what is the input here? So what is the input here in this requirement? So Smith is the input for this query. Okay, based on this Smith, we need to find the job type. First, we need to find the Smith job type. That is, select job from EMP, where ename is equals to Smith. So with this, what we are getting? Job type we are getting. Based on this job type, we can get the who is working with the under this same job type. So this is the inner query. Then we can write it the outer query. Select star from EMP, where job is equals to with this below query. So then we are getting this all the information. So like this, we are preparing this first to inner query. Will prepare it based on that. We are getting the outer query values here. This is a non-correlated subquery. So same way, whose salary is more than maximum salary of the job is salesman. This is the requirement. So whose salary is more than max salary of the job is salesman. First of all, we need to find out the what we need to find out here. Maximum salary in the salesman cadre.
Salesman.
Yeah. So how will you get it? Select max salary from EMP. So when you use up to here, you are getting the entire table maximum salary. But I want only in the job type is salesman. Then we have to use the where class, where job is equals to salesman. Then, so here I'm getting the 1600. In this salesman cadre where maximum salary is 1600. Based on this, we can write the outer query. Select star from EMP, where what is our requirement? Whose salary is more than the maximum salary of the job is salesman. So here where salary greater than below query. So these many employees are getting more than the salary of the maximum salary of the salesman. So another requirement is like this. Okay. Whose employee job is same as the job of the black and who are earning salary more than the black salary. So what is the requirement here? Whose employee job is same as the job of the black and who are earning salary more than the black salary. So here what is the input? Black is the employee name is the input. What we have to find first for the inner query? Job type we have to find. Okay. Select job from EMP, where ename is equals to Blake. Correct? So what we are getting here? Manager. So with this manager, we need to find out the how many employees are working here. Select star from EMP, where job is equals to this one. Okay. So job is equals to job of the Blake. So with this, what we are getting? We are getting the three records. But what is our requirement? More than the salary of the Blake. Okay. So more than the salary of the Blake means which record should come? Only Jones record should come. So then what we have to add here? One more extra condition, that is, and salary greater than select salary from EMP, where ename is equals to Blake. Okay. This is the requirement here. So first we need to find the job of the employee Blake. So based on that, we are finding the other employees who is working with the same job type. And also next condition is more than the salary of the Blake. So for that, we are getting this select salary from the employee where ename is equals to Blake. Means here we are getting the salary of the Blake, and we are comparing with this and salary greater than this salary. Then only we are getting the Jones here. Okay, if you observe here, this is also one inner query for this, and this is another inner query, and this is about complete outer query here to here and salary. Okay, so in the one same query, we have used two inner queries here. So I want to display the senior employees. So how will you do that? Senior employee means on which column it will be? We need to filter based on the hide column. Okay. So first of all, we need to find out the senior means minimum hide from the employee table. Based on that, we can get the remaining employee details here. Select min of hide from EMP. So with this, we're getting the first hired person. That is means in the company who has joined that person date we are getting here. Suppose max if you use here, so getting 83. So that senior means we need to take the minimum hired only here. So based on this, select start from EMP where hired is equals to this query. So Smith is the senior employee here. Suppose I want to display after Smith who has joined. Then we have to use the greater than. Okay, here you won't find the Smith record here. If you see here, there is no Smith in this record. Okay, whenever you are using the equal operator, you are getting the senior employee details. When you are using the greater than, then you are getting the remaining employees who are joined after the Smith. So to find the second highest salary from the table, employee table. So how will you find this? So suppose first highest salary means entire table. So then we'll use the select max of salary from EMP. Correct? So with this, what we are getting? Max salary. But I want second highest salary. Then you can write again, select max salary from EMP, where salary less than this maximum salary. Okay. So again, we are taking the same query here. Select max salary from EMP, where salary less than this maximum salary. So in this, with this first query, we are getting the 5,000 here. So in this query, it will pass as 5,000 here. Suppose if you are executing this query individually, so I am getting the 5,000. So for this 5,000, if you say you are passing here less than 5,000, like this. Then remaining max salary, that is 3,000. Max salary is 3,000 I am getting here. Okay. Same way, simply we are passing like this. Select max salary from the employee table, where salary less than max salary of the employee table again here. But here I am getting this maximum second maximum salary. But if I want complete employee details, here complete employee details, if I want, then what I have to do? Again, write one more outer query. Select start from EMP, where salary is equals to enter this two queries. Then I am getting the two records here. Okay. So here if you observe, this is the max salary I am getting. For this, next max salary I am getting up to here. From here to here I am getting the next max salary. That is second max salary. Then based on that I am getting the entire employee details. Okay. Like that we have to build the subqueries. So now you can say, if I want to get the third highest salary from the table. So how can I write this query? So generally, so same, if you use above query, so I'm getting this. Here I'm getting the second highest salary. So third time, if you want again, you can write the select again max salary from EMP, where salary less than again this entire query here. So I'm getting third highest salary. Okay. So up to like this, first, second, third, you can use this formula. But if you want, this is having 14 records, so that it is okay. But if it is a number of records or more, then you cannot use like that. So you have to use some other format that I will explain next. Okay. So how to use suppose if I want the fifth highest salary or sixth highest salary from the table, then how to use this query? Suppose if you write like this, if I want to get the 10th highest salary, then I should not write like this, select max salary from EMP where salary less than, again like this. Up to 1 or 2, this is okay, this query is accepted. But if you want to write the 10th highest salary, then you have to write how many times here? 10 times you have to write like this, but that is not correct. For that, there will be some other options are there. Okay, so just we'll go through this remaining example. Later, we'll explain that also. So this is now I'm getting the third highest salary. For this again, if I want to enter employee details, then you can use the select star from EMP, where salary is equals to enter this query. So see, I'm using the closing brackets and opening and closing brackets here based on the requirement I'm adding here. Okay, so for this is the closing bracket, and for this second opening bracket here, this is the second closing, and this is the bracket, first bracket, and this is the last bracket here. So like that you have to use these brackets also carefully, otherwise you will get errors here. Okay, unexpected enough SQL. Okay, so compulsory you have to use this brackets carefully, where it is opening and where it is closing. Okay, so then I'm getting this third highest salary employee details here. Another requirement is number of employees of department. The number of employees of the department numbers, in which department number of employees is the less than the number of employees is department number 20. Okay, so this is the requirement. What is the requirement exactly? So we need to find the number of employees first, and that should be less than the department number 20. Okay, so for this first we have to find the how many employees in the department number 20 here. How will you find that? Select count star from EMP, where DPT number is equals to 20. So then we are getting the department number 20 employee count here. Based on this, I want to get the who is other departments in the other department who is less than this employee count. Select department number, comma, count star from EMP. So here I am using the group by function. Then I have to function group by class, group by DPT number. So in the above examples here, if you see, select max salary only I am using, group by function only I am using, but there will not be any other columns, extra columns I am not used in this query, so that group by clause is not required here. But whereas when you are using the extra column beside the aggregate functions, then you must specify the group by clause compulsory. Group by department number having count star, okay, less than this subquery. That is inner query. So I'll get the department name, department number, and count star also I'm getting. Okay, that is department number 10 having the count less than this department number 20. Suppose greater than this I want, then I'm getting the department number 13. This count is 6 records, 6 count is there. Okay, so how we are building this subqueries? So first of all, we need to understand the requirement. So what is the input here? Based on that, we have to build the queries. Here the input is employee number, sorry, department number 20. So we need to find out the count of this department number. Okay. For that, we are using this select count star from the employee table where department number is equals to 20. That count we are verifying with the outer query. Select department number, comma, count star from EMP, group by department number. Suppose if you are not giving this department number, then what will happen? Just we are getting the count, that is 3 only. But I need the complete information, so that we need to use this department number also here. Which department contains this less than the department number 20 count. So that I am using the department number also. Turn into another query. Some of the salaries of the jobs. Okay. So if some of the salaries of the jobs, if some of the salary of the jobs are more than the sum of the salary of the job is clerk. So can tell me what is the input here in this query? Hello. అర్థమవుతుందా చెప్పేది?
క్లర్క్ సార్.
ఇక్కడ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద సాలరీస్ ఆఫ్ ద నాకు కావాలి ఇక్కడ. సో ఇఫ్ ద సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది జాబ్స్ ఆర్ మోర్ దాన్ ద సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది సాలరీస్ ఆఫ్ ద జాబ్ ఈజ్ క్లర్క్. అంటే ఏంటి? ఈ క్లర్క్స్ క్యాడర్లో ఉన్న టోటల్ సమ్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి ఫస్ట్, అవునా? సో వీ నీడ్ టు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ద total sum of the jobs where job type is clerk. Out of that, so which is more than that, we need to find with the complete employee table. So for that, first we need to get the select the sum of salary here. This is the input here. Clerk is the input for this query. So that we need to find the sum of salary from EMP, where job is equals to clerk. Then what we are getting here? Clerk order, total salaries I am getting. Some of the total salaries I am getting. Based on this, we need to find out the sum of the salaries of the jobs are more than this. Who is earning more than this salary? Okay. Then select job, comma, sum of salary from EMP, group by job, having sum of salary greater than this below query. So only with this query I am getting 4,150. So in the total employee table, who is earning more than this 4,450? With this query we are going to get it. That is, salesman is earning 5,600. President it is earning 5,000. Manager 8,275. Analyst 6,000. That is, in this cadre we are getting these salaries in this job type. Okay. So clerk cadre I am getting the 4,150. So but remaining requirement is, so who is earning this more than this job cadres? Other job cadres which are earning with this more than this 4,150. Okay, for that we are using this job type here and aggregate function, group by. we cannot use the where clause here. Okay, where sum of salary greater than this inner query. So we should not use like that, because in the where clause the aggregate functions will not support, so that we have to use the having clause here. So till then we are using the only for the select statement. So in the subqueries we can use the subqueries in the update also. So how will you use this update? So to update employee salary with maximum salary of the employee table whose employee number is 7900. So how will you write this update statement? So we need to update the employee salary with the maximum salary of the employee table. So for this, how to find the maximum salary? So we need to use the aggregate function, select the max salary from employee table. And we need to update the salary for this employee 7900. Okay. So first find out this max salary from EMP. I can say EMP1. So I don't want to touch the EMP table, so I'll use this EMP1. So here 20,000 is the maximum salary from this EMP1 table. Then I want to update the salary to this 7900 employee. So then I can write update statement, update EMP1 set salary is equals to, so this below query. So if I write like this, what will happen? So update EMP1 set salary is equals to, enter this query I am writing. So what will happen if I write like this? Come on, basics మర్చిపోతున్నారు.
Entire table.
Yeah, entire column. So this is salary column, entire salary column from this employee one table. It will be updated with the maximum salary from this EMP1 table. So that is 20,000 will be gets updated into this salary column for the entire table. Okay, then that is not correct. But what is requirement? Here I need the employee number 7900. So then we have to mention where employee number is equals to 7900. Okay. Then only one row is updated.